This part of our movement series, we're going to go over a word or movement called UPA. Not Oompa, it's not Willy Wonka. UPA, U-P-A, not Oompa, U-M-P-A. Okay, so UPA, I think it means lift. I have to look at that though. Edit that part out. All right, but UPA is a bridging technique. So a lot of the wrestlers would know it as bridging. In jiu-jitsu, we know it as UPA. So from here, I'm going to lay flat. Feet are going to be up towards my hips. Hands are going to be up, okay? If your legs are flat, you're not in a very powerful position. I want my feet to be up, tight to my caboose, and my hands are going to be up. I want it to feel relatively natural in our position. I don't want you to feel overly cramped, but at the same time, I want those heels as high up to your hips as possible. So now through here, I'm going to pick my right shoulder to make my UPA. So first piece I'm going to do is I'm going to elevate my hips up in the air, and then I'm going to go over my right shoulder. I will reach diagonally with my hand, and my goal right now is to see if I can get my belly button to touch the floor. So in my motion through here, we'll just do it step by step. So through here, first part is I'm going to elevate my hips. And even notice as I elevate my hips up, I bring my feet in even closer, and my heels are actually getting up off the ground. Now I'm going to isolate that right shoulder. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to start to reach diagonally as far as I can, as if I'm about to put my nose onto the floor. Now I'm going to set myself back down, and now I can get ready to do it off to my left side. So again, piece by piece, I'm going to lift my hips up, reach to my left, and try to put my nose on the floor. Now bring it down. Now when we do it all in one motion, it's up and diagonal at the same time. So I won't just go forward and then turn. I will literally throw myself to the angle. So if I go to the right side and I do it all in one motion, my hips will come up, and I'm reaching, looking and reaching towards that diagonal, settle back down, and then go off to the left and back down. In the process, the explosion, when we're doing it for practice, we want to do some slow, steady motions. Get used to the arching of your hips, get a good core stretch in the process, and then we can do a set where we go nice and slow, just like we just did, or we can go into a set that's a little bit more the way it's going to be done in your actual matches, which is going to be more of an explosion where, if you can, I actually want you to try to get your feet to come up off the ground as you make your explosion. And then as we settle in between each one, we'll spend less time on the ground, and we'll literally just go from one to the other. So I'm going to explode to my right, and as soon as my hips settle, almost like they're just skipping off the ground, I'll go out to my left, they'll settle back down, and I'll go immediately back out to my right. And each time, my feet are going to start leaving the ground as we make our UPA. So as I'm here, you ready? We're going to go right, then left, then right, then left. We'll do 4 in sequence. Ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. And so that would be done in sequence so that each explosion takes you to the next explosion.